This is WENY News.
Hello and thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Ross DeVitay. Here's the latest now from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. We're expecting to learn more about DNA evidence in the Michael Beard murder trial today, but we're also learning more about a possible motive behind Kelly Clayton's murder. Michael Beard is accused of being hired by former Jackal hockey player Thomas Clayton to kill his wife Kelly in their Caton home in September of last year. Yesterday's testimony focused on alleged sexual relationships between Thomas Clayton and 3 other women while he was married to Kelly. One woman said they began having sex in the spring of 2015 and it continued after her murder. Another said Clayton told her he didn't love Kelly anymore and said many times he was going to leave her. That woman also said Clayton told her he was taking money out of his joint account with Kelly and moving it into another account. The trial will continue today with witnesses testifying about DNA evidence. You can follow WENY's Logan Wilson on Twitter for live updates and tune in for the recap this evening on WENY News. Well, today is the last day to postmark an absentee ballot application all across New York State. And if you plan to apply in person at your county's Board of Elections, that deadline is November 7th. Absentee ballots themselves must be postmarked by November 7th or delivered in person on the 8th. Many county Board of Elections offices are holding extended hours to accommodate more voters. Well, it's time to start treating trash trucks like school buses because speeding by one is now illegal in New York State. The state now classifies garbage trucks as hazard vehicles and includes them in the slow down to get around law. Governor Cuomo signed the bill into law in August, and it goes into effect today. Drivers now have to slow down when passing waste and recycling collection vehicles with flashing lights. The law passed after 27-year-old Sean Tilghman was killed in Vestal last year. Sean worked for Taylor Garbage and was unloading a trash can into the back of a truck when he was hit by a car. Speeding past a trash truck could result in a fine of $45 to $100 and a prison stay of up to 15 days. New York's dairy farmers are facing a new challenge that could hurt business with our neighbors to the north. Canada recently proposed regulations that could restrict New York's exports of ultra-filtered milk, which is a key ingredient in cheese and yogurt. Governor Cuomo wrote a response letter to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau asking him to reconsider. Cuomo's office says state officials have been working for months on a possible resolution that could satisfy both New York and Canada. Canada is New York's largest international export market, and dairy products are the state's largest agricultural industry. These regulations could cost New York dairy farmers, $50 million in sales. And now here's Craig Flint with a look at today's forecast. We are above average temperature-wise, right, Craig?
We are. Hey, good morning, Ross. Good morning, everyone. So you step out this morning and you're like, what is he talking about, this above average? Well, I mean, it's a chilly start. We've had a clear sky and light wind through the overnight last night, and it's frosty this morning. But by the afternoon, southeasterly to southerly wind speeds 10 to 15 with some higher gusts, a partly sunny sky, and breezy and mild with a high near 60. Overnight tonight, skies will be mostly cloudy to variably cloudy. Mild, though. A low of 45 to 50, and keep in mind a normal high is like 54, so we're not that far off the normal high for the overnight low tonight, and it will be above average again on Wednesday. Forecast then over the northern tier today, partly sunny. Temperatures into the 50s. I think a high of 59 or 60 for Elmira Corning, 60 in Bath. Over the Finger Lakes, skies here will become partly sunny with highs upper 50s to the low 60s. So here's a look at what's going on with first warning satellite Doppler radar. An area high pressure shifting to the east, producing more of a southerly wind speed today. And what's going to happen is over the next several days is we're going to have what's called an omega block develop at the jet stream level, which means the jet stream's kind of kinky, okay? It's got bends and kinks in it. And the way it's set up is we will kind of be in one of those dips, one of those troughs that you get this time of the year. And what that means for us is it's not a disaster. It's not going to rain all the time, but it's going to be kind of unsettled. It's going to be kind of breezy because we're going to be having that dippy, the kind of troughiness at the jet stream level and little disturbances passing through. One will come through tonight, but I think showers will be mainly north up towards the international border overnight. And then Wednesday, a few will try and sag south, so I can't rule out a spotty shower on Wednesday. Then Thursday, what's going to happen is a front will settle its way to the south, and there will be a wave of low pressure developing along that front. So likely a period of rain Thursday morning, midday, and it may even persist into the afternoon. Then what happens during the afternoon Thursday is temperatures will turn cooler. So temperatures will be falling Thursday afternoon after a high of 55 to 60. And then we're going to kind of get like this little kind of glancing blow from a little bit of Arctic air on Friday. So let's recap on the 7-day. 60 today. Unseasonably mild Wednesday with a spotty shower or two, but not raining all the time. Not a disaster on Wednesday. Still mild, 68. There's the transition day on Thursday, a period of steady rain morning midday. The yellow arrow indicating temperatures dropping. Chilly air on Friday, 47. Chance for a spotty shower Saturday, 51. Saturday night, fall back. You gain an hour of sleep, which is awesome on this shift. Don't forget to check the batteries in the smoke alarms either. So Eastern Standard Time begins Saturday night into Sunday, so make sure you fall back by an hour. Sun and 50 degrees on Sunday, and it looks mainly dry into early next week with highs in the lower 50s, Ross.
Couldn't agree with you more. We could all use an extra hour of sleep. Thank you, Craig. And for the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:30, 6 o'clock, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star Gazette. I'm Ross DiMattei. Have a great Tuesday.